Hello and welcome to class. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be an all levels friendly full body flow. You don't need any equipment for today's class, just yourself and your mat. We'll go ahead and begin seated, either cross-legged or on your knees, whatever is most comfortable. Sitting up nice and tall, close the eyes, relax the shoulders down, relaxing the muscles in your face. Beginning to deepen the breath here. Turning on your Ujjayi pranayama, that audible breath in and out of your nose. Taking a moment to tune inwards and setting an intention for practice today. And go ahead and place one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Noticing the rise and fall of the diaphragm. Noticing how you're feeling. Go ahead and open the eyes, and we'll inhale to look up. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Continuing just like that. And then we'll bring some spinal movement into it. So as you inhale, sending your chest forward. As you exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, rounding, chin to chest. Inhale, send the chest forward. Exhale to round. Begin to create circles here with the spine. Still moving with your breath. Moving with intention. And then reverse the direction. You can take a moment to pause in any spot if you're feeling a little tension. Coming back to a neutral spine, look over your right shoulder and to the left. Look right and left. Look over your shoulder. Continuing like that. Come back through center. Place the feet flat, the hands back behind you. Drop your knees to the right side and over to the left. Keep going, dynamic movement here. Keep the chest lifted. So good. Come back through center. Drop your knees to the right side. Turn around, lower your chest to the mat. A gentle twist here. And return through center. Drop the knees to the left side. And lower the chest. You can be on the forearms, or maybe you stay up on the palms. Come back through center. Come to face the front of the mat. Place your feet flat. Hands back behind you, fingertips to face forwards. Lift your chest. And then scoot your bum forward until you feel the stretch in the shoulders. Your elbows are facing back. Lift the chest here. Keep breathing. And slowly come out, shift the hips back. Cross the ankles, roll over the knees, coming to a tabletop. Shoulders are stacked over the wrist, hips over knees. Find a flat back, press the ground away. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, the hips back. Inhale, come forward, applying some pressure in the wrists. Exhale, back. Keep going. Warming up our wrists, applying some pressure. Moving slowly and mindfully. And come back through center. Take the fingertips outwards. The closer together that you bring the hands, it's going to be more intense. And then shifting side to side. You can play with the position of the hands. Maybe the palms lift. And then bringing the backs of the hands down. Exhale to lower the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Keep going, warming up the wrists. Moving mindfully. Come back to your tabletop. Hug the belly in. Tuck the toes, just hover the knees here, about an inch or two off of the mat. You got this. Press the ground away, protracting the shoulders. Still with me. And then we'll lift the hips to a downward facing dog. Trying to find some length in the spine. Pedal out the feet, bend one knee and then the other. Keep pressing into the fingertips. Send your chest back towards your thighs. Warming up our calves and our hamstrings. And eventually finding stillness here. Doesn't matter if our heels touch the mat. You can feel free to bend the knees here. Try to lift your hips higher. Good. Keep breathing. Take 2 more breaths here. Relax the head and the neck. Look between your knees, maybe up towards your navel. Look forward, travel to meet your hands, tiptoeing to the top of your mat. Inhale with a flat back, hands to shins, look straight down, exhale to fold forward. Grab opposite elbows, bend the knees as much as you like. Lengthen your spine. Think about bringing your belly to your thighs and we'll pulse up and down here. Keep going. Trying to touch your belly to your thighs. We're shifting the weight forward into the toes. Inhale halfway again, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Ever so slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, bend the knees. The head is the last thing to come up. Coming to stand, roll the shoulders back a few times. Big circles here, lifting the shoulders by your ears. And reverse the direction, rolling them forward. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Still active, quads, glutes, cores engaged. Inhale to look up, reach up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale to plant the palms, step back to a plank. Take a breath here, and then lower the knees this first time. Lower your chest. Inhale, slither forward like a snake to a cobra. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Find stillness here. And take 3 breaths. In and out of the nose, getting comfortable in your down dog. Relax your head and your neck. And then coming into a short down dog, walk your feet forward a tiny bit. Bend the knees as much as you need to. We'll take the right hand over to your left ankle or shin. Look underneath the left shoulder and twist. Twisting from your core. Switch the sides, left hand to right ankle. Twist, twist, twist. and release. Come back to your regular down dog. Look forward, travel to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Find length in the spine, look up. Exhale to standing. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold it forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to step back to your plank. Shift the shoulders past the wrist, slowly lower halfway. Inhale, lift the chest, upward facing dog. Knees and thighs are lifted off of the mat. Exhale to downward facing. So beautiful. Breathe here. Exhale fully, look to your hands, travel there. You can step or hop. If you hop, trying to land lightly. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Lower the hips to Malasana. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Hands to heart center and gently press the hips open here. Two options, you can have your hands flat on the mat, or if you like a challenge, bringing your hands to your ankles. The hips can be a little bit lifted here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale to your forward fold. Keep going. Warming up our hammies. Feel free to move at your own pace. Come back to your Malasana. A little challenge here. You can try coming up onto the toes. Keep the chest lifted. Maybe extending the arms forward. And lower the heels. Place the hands down. Lift the hips. Walk the feet back together. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhale, root to rise with a long spine, reach up. Exhale, the hands by the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the pointer, Kali Mudra. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bend over to the right side. The feet are grounded. The hips shift over to the left. Bring your gaze up. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left. So good. Come back through center and release the arms. Come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant the palms, step it back. Your vinyasa here. We meet in a down dog. Move at your own pace. Feet are hips distance. Hands are shoulders distance. Release your head and your neck. Roll forward to a plank, round the upper back. And then we'll drop the heels over to the right side, come to a side plank. You can have one foot in front of the other to modify, or maybe you stack the feet here for a challenge. And then lower the hips halfway, hovering off the mat. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hips. Good job. Coming back through center, drop the heels to the left side. Reach the right arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift the hips high. Keep going. Last one here. You're strong. You can do it. Good. Coming back through center. We'll lower the knees to the mat, coming back to your tabletop. Inhale, extend the right leg straight back. Press the ground away. Exhale, rounding your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, lower your right foot to the mat. Kickstand the left leg. Coming into this modified side plank. And then lift the chest, use your core, the arms open to a T. Bend into your right knee, coming to this modified extended side angle. Front forearm to your thigh. Lower the left hand down, turning to the back of the mat, coming to your low lunge. Inhale the chest forward. Exhale, straighten the front leg, half splits. Flex your front foot, send your chest forwards. Then we'll walk the hands over to the right side. Drop your right pinky toe down. Lowering the chest. Return back through center, bend into your front knee, tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee, send it back, three-legged dog. You got it. Bend the knee, open the hip here. Try to keep the shoulders leveled. And return to your downward facing dog. Roll forward to a plank, look forward. Drop the heels to the right side, side plank again here. Feel free to drop a knee to modify. Listening to your body. Last time, lower the hips. Inhale, lift up. Core is working today. Side plank on the left side. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale to lengthen. Find a long side body here. Lower hips. Inhale, lengthen. Last one. So good. And bring it back through center. Drop the knees. Inhale, extend the left leg straight back. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, the chin to the chest. Again, keep going. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Lower your left foot down, kickstand the right leg. Modified side plank. Use your core to lift the chest. Bend into the left knee. Modified extended side angle, reach the right arm overhead. Maybe you lower that left hand down to the mat. Turn back to the front of the mat, low lunge. Inhale your chest forward. Exhale, straighten the front leg, flex the front foot. Half splits. And then walking the hands over to the left side, drop your foot to the left, pinky toe side. So you should be feeling the stretch on your outer left leg. Come back through center. Plant the palms, lift the back knee, send it back, three-legged dog. The left leg high, relax your neck here, and then bend the knee, open the hip, look over to your left. Return through center, coming back to your downward facing dog. Amazing, amazing work. We're going for depth here, not for speed. Look forward, travel to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Rise up, lift the chest, look up to your hands. Exhale to standing, hands by the sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step it back to plank. Shift forward, your vinyasa. Feel free to add a push-up if you like a challenge or skip the vinyasa altogether. This is your practice. We meet in a down dog. Inhale, the right leg high, adding on now. Find length and then bend the knee, open the hip. Option for a wild thing, step the right foot back behind you, lift the hips, the chest high. Look towards your right hand. Slowly with control coming out of it, plant the right hand. Three-legged dog. Shift forward, bring your knee into your nose, round the spine. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, shift forward, bring your knee to your right tricep. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to left tricep. And then we'll kick that right foot out, coming to fallen triangle. So you're on the outside edge of the right foot. Come back through center. Inhale, knee to nose. Step it forward, high lunge. Lift the chest, rise up. Hips face forward, the back heel is lifted. Straighten your front leg and we'll fold forward. Wide pyramid. The back heel can be lifted. You can also take blocks to either side. Bend into your front knee to come up. High lunge. Send the chest forward, reach the arms back. Grow light in the back toes. Bring your left knee into your chest, stork pose. And then finding your figure four. The left foot comes across. Hands to heart center. Begin to sit into your standing leg. And then maybe, just maybe, you try to take a hold of the ankle or the shin. If you wobble, if you fall out, that's okay. Just coming back to it. Slowly coming out the same way you came into it. With control, step the left foot back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to warrior two, the back heel drops. Just turning to face towards you. Find your extended side angle. Bring your front forearm to your thigh. The left arm reaches overhead. Maybe you lower to a block or you come all the way down to the ground. Place your left hand down, right arm up to twist. And then rolling on to the outside edge of your right foot, find your side plank with control. You can stack the feet. You can play with a tree pose variation. You can extend the right leg. Come back through center. Bring your right knee across. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Fall in triangle. Maybe that right foot lifts off the mat. Use your core here. Come back through center, knee to nose, and then send it back, three-legged dog. Return to your downward dog. Okay, let's go to the other side. You got this. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Dial down your pinky toe to square the hips. And then we bend the knee, open your hip. Heel comes towards the glutes. Option for a wild thing here, step it back. Lift the hips high. Look towards your left hand. Maybe those left fingertips touch the ground. With control, unravel the same way you came into it. Reach your left leg high. Shift forward, knee into your chest. Inhale, send it back, three-legged. Shift forward, knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged. Knee to right elbow. And then kick it out, coming onto the outside edge of the left foot. Lift the hips high, fall in triangle. Plant your right hand down. Bring your knee into your chest, step it forward. Rise up, high lunge. Front knee tracking over the ankle, and then straighten the front leg, fold it forward. You can reach the arms back if you have space here. The back heel's lifted. Look forward, bend into your front knee, lift the chest, high lunge. Send your chest forward, reach the arms back, airplane lunge. Fire up the front glute. Shift forward, bring your right knee into your chest. And then finding your figure four. First working on the balance and then beginning to sit into your standing leg. Maybe you take a hold of the shin or the ankle. Find your steady gaze, your drishti. Slowly come up with control to step it back. Inhale, reach up. Open up, warrior two, the back heel drops. Look over your front middle finger. Check on your alignment here. Bring your front forearm to thigh, extended side angle. Maybe you lower here. Wherever you are, spinning the chest open. You can use a block underneath the left hand. And place the right hand down, left arm up to twist, coming onto the toes of the right foot. With control, finding your side plank on the right side, either stacking the feet or modify, or try another variation. Come back through center, bring your left knee across, kick it out, fall in triangle. Maybe you lift the left foot off the mat this time. Come back through center and send it back, three-legged dog. Lower the left foot to the mat. We meet in a down dog. Walk your hands back, coming to a forward fold at the back of the mat. Bend the knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Head is the last thing to come up. And we'll meet at the center of the mat. Sit low for a chair pose. The weight is back in the heels. And then we'll lift the heels coming up onto your tiptoes. Very slowly lowering all the way down to a squat. And then placing the knees down, lift the hips. So we're coming to a kneeling position. Bring your hands to your hips and shift the hips back. So we're activating our quads, keeping a neutral spine. Strong here, core is engaged. Exhale, shift back. Last one. And then come to sit back on the heels. Taking a moment of rest here, checking in with yourself. And when you're ready, coming back to sit up on the knees, setting up for your camel pose. Bring your hands to your lower back. Head goes back first, then your upper, then middle, then lower back. Maybe you stay here or reach for your heels. Send the hips forward. Shift the hips forward, look back. Keep breathing in your back bend. Slowly coming out of it the same way, supporting your lower back. Your head is the last thing to come up. Slight tuck of the chin to counter. Finding a neutral spine. And then maybe you lift one knee off the mat and then the other. Stretching the tops of our feet. And then I'll meet you in a comfortable seat. Bring your left foot to inner right thigh, the right leg out at 45 degrees. And then just folding straight down the middle with a long spine. You can also place a block in front of you to support your head. Try to walk your hands a little bit further away. And then lift the chest, come back. And we'll bend over to the right side. Find a long side body. Spin your chest open. Maybe you reach for your right foot if it's available. Inhale, come back through center. Lift your right leg, take a hold of your shin. You can just hold it like so, or maybe cradling the baby, bringing your right foot to your left elbow crease. And then gently rocking it side to side, opening the hip here. Feels so good. Slowly release. Switch the sides, extend the left leg out. Right foot to inner left thigh. Inhale, exhale, folding straight down the middle. So good. Breathing through any discomfort. With each exhale, relaxing a little bit more. And come back up. Exhale, bend over to the left side, side bend. Find a long right side body. Feels so good for the lower back. Stretching our QL. And then bring your left shin in. Maybe you cradle it like a baby and rock from side to side. Keep a long spine. Trying to bring your shin close into your chest. And release. Place your feet flat. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way down to your back. And then we'll extend the legs straight up. A couple of leg lifts here. Exhale to lower, just hovering the feet over the mat. Try to keep your low back pressing against the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Hug in your core. And then finding a hollow body shape here, just hovering the feet and the chest off of the mat. Holding, breathe, and release. Hug the knees in towards you. Eagle the legs, take the right leg across, and then drop the knees to the left side. Try to have your right shoulder on the mat. Look to your right. Deep stretch here. Return, come back through center, switch the legs. The left leg over the right. Look to your left. Twist, twist, twist. And release. Take a happy baby pose, grabbing the outside edges of the feet, pressing your lower back into the mat. Release, hug the knees in towards you. Give yourself a big hug. Take a breath in. Exhale, let everything go. Come to lay flat on your back for Savasana. Relaxing completely, relaxing your facial muscles. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.